Everybody, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Zanita, and if you saw the title, then you know today is the day that we are finally going to review the Sephora Best Skin Ever concealers. So I have here in front of me 3 shades. So y'all probably wondering, why do I have 3 shades? So I have 50 in, which is my actual foundation shade. I think it's been a little minute since I worn it. And then I have 44Y, which doesn't look as bright, but I want to try that as a brightening concealer. And then I also went with 33.5Y, which I also want to try that as a brightening concealer too. So I might do one on this side, one on that side. But I got 50 in to spot conceal. So I am going to swatch all 3 of these for you. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, y'all. So I'm sure y'all have seen the reviews all around, but once again, you have not seen mine. So let's start with 50 in, which is my actual foundation shade. So you get how much of this you guys get? You get 9 mLs, which is 0.3 fluid ounces. Claims are it's full coverage, it's a blendable liquid cream, weightless feel, and 12-hour hydration. So it retails for $15. And one other thing I noticed is it does not claim to be creaseless or crease proof. So we're gonna see how this works out. But anyway, let's swatch. Okay, this is what the doe foot applicator looks like. Your standard doe foot applicator. And we are going to, let's do it here. This is 50 in. And you get a large amount of, you get a pretty decent amount of product. It actually reminds me of the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. So that's 50 in, if you guys can see that. Hopefully it focus. 50 in. And then I'm gonna go down one, which is 44Y, and Y stands for yellow. So this concealer claims to have a yellow undertone. Now typically I like neutral undertone concealers, sometimes golden, but I really want to try yellow. And looking at 44Y, y'all, I'm thinking that could have been a foundation shade for me, now looking at it. But this is 44Y. Y'all can see that. 50 in, 44Y, and 44Y, 33.5Y. And also let me swatch my foundation right here, which is 50 in also, so y'all can see if the shades correspond. Yeah, so that's the foundation there in 50 in, and then the concealer in 50 in. And yep, they correspond. So if you have your foundation shade in the Sephora Best Skin Ever concealer, then the spot concealer that you would want to use is the same exact number. So I got a little bit of the Sephora Best Skin Ever foundation on this brush, and we're just gonna. Okay, so next we are going to put on the 50 in to spot conceal to make it a little more full. And it's definitely creamy. Kind of goes on a little thick, but not too much. Let's get it above my concealer, above my brows. Carve those brows right on out. I hope you guys are having a great week. I know I am, since I'm finally off. Okay, so we're just gonna blend that out with the same brush. And then stipple it in. Now what I can tell you by doing that just now, it seems to dry kind of quick. It doesn't claim to be matte, I don't think, but it did dry kind of fast, so might want to work quickly. Okay, so I brought y'all in so y'all can really see. I got y'all all up in my grill, honey. Okay, so for my right side, I'm gonna use the 44Y concealer and see how it looks. Cause like I said, it kind of looks dark. So, okay, this might be a good brightening concealer. My face might look a little crazy, but we'll blend it out and see. So on that side, I use 44Y, and I think that is actually a good shade to brighten with. And then on this side, I'm gonna use the 33.5Y. Oh yeah, that one's definitely a lot brighter. So another reason why I got 44Y is because y'all seen my last two concealer videos. The concealers are pretty bright, and I didn't want to do a super bright under eye this time when I chose this concealer, so that's why I got two. But I mean, I kind of go for a bright concealer, at least 2 to 3 shades brighter, but I want to try to go one shade down to my foundation shade. So we're gonna see how this looks. It look a little crazy right now, but trust the process. So I'm gonna take this cute little small sponge from Real Techniques, and I'm gonna blend out my right side. Oh, let's start blending. Okay, so right away it goes on thick, but as you can see, it's blending right on in. It's definitely some product being picked up, if y'all can see that. Okay, so yeah, that definitely blended right on into the skin. Like, I'm not mad at it. It goes on thick, but it blends out pretty good. Do I consider this full coverage yet? I don't know. So let's go in with the e.l.f. sponge and blend out this 44Y. We're just gonna blend those edges out, of course. And blend. And y'all know normally I'll do one side with the brush and then one side with the sponge, but I really want to see how it works with the sponge. And okay, so y'all can see the difference. 33.5Y is definitely way more brighter. Let's see. Definitely way more brighter. And you definitely, like I said, get some product on the sponge here. But it's not terrible. It's not moving around. So, let's blend it out. Okay, so looking at each side, I know the light kind of washes it out. Let me turn this light off. I'm liking the bright side of the 33.5Y, y'all. Y'all know I like a bright concealer, like I said. But I'm also liking the subtleness of the 44Y side. But looking at it in the mirror, I am starting to see it kind of separate into my fine lines, which concealers are gonna crease on me. We just gotta set it. But I like it, and it's not moving around just yet, so I like it. I like it. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put, what is it? I'm gonna put a little bit of 44Y on this side to give it like that ombre effect, and then put a little bit of 33.5 on this side to kind of help brighten it up. And then down the center of my face, I'm just gonna put 44Y because I don't want my nose highlight to be too bright. And then of course here, And then I definitely don't want my forehead to be too bright. I already got a large forehead. So now that we got that all blended out, I'm gonna go in with the Sephora translucent powder. And as you know, like, I really like this powder, and the concealer, like, right now is looking really good. So hopefully it performs that way. So I'm just gonna take some powder here, tap off that excess, and press it in. And y'all, I have been loving these little pads, or I got it from Amazon, and they were only like $7, and I think I got like 10 of them, or even I might have got more, but I don't know. Oh, now that looks really good. Okay, so let's get the other side blended, or set rather, not blended, but tap off that excess. These little puffs are so good for getting up in there. Oh, y'all, that gave that a real flawless finish, which I would hope so, because they are both from the Sephora collection. But the way it just smoothed and blurred my under eye. Okay, Sephora Biscuit, we might be on to something, y'all. We might be on to something. So I am back with my final look, and y'all, this face looks good. I think it is cute, and I've had this concealer on for a while now, because I almost forgot to come back to y'all and show y'all the final reveal. So it's been on for probably like maybe an hour now, and oh, I have not had any separation, so it's doing good. The Sephora translucent powder definitely worked well with it. Like, I still, you know, I have that little bit of creasing that is normal, because I do have fine lines under my eye, because I am mature in age, of course. But it's like no super big separation, no super big creasing that I have going on. It just looks flawless. So I'm not gonna give y'all a wear test, because I got too much to do, but I will come back in like a short or something and give you guys an update. And I think I might like go through my top 5 concealers, or top 10 or something like that, and we'll see if this makes the cut. But overall, I really like my face. Can y'all see? I really like it. Looks cute. I should have filmed this eye look. Today is the first day I have played in color in a very long time, and looking at my eyes, I'm like, oh, I should have filmed that. So if you guys want to see some like eyeshadow looks, please leave me a comment down below, because I feel like a lot of the girlies, especially my age, because I am in the 30+ club, so I'm just gonna get that out of the way, have kind of shied away from color. It's all about the neutrals and whatnot. And don't get me wrong, I love a good neutral eyeshadow look. I do. Very simple, easy, and quick, and goes with about everything. But I also like playing in color, and I got a ton of eyeshadow palettes that I need to go through. So maybe we'll rate those two in the next video. But if you are wondering, I did use the Huda Beauty Wild palette today. I saw she released a new palette. I can't remember what it is called, but it looked very similar to one I already had. So I'm like, let me just play in that one. There's no need in buying another one. And I did, and you can see this palette is really cute. But anyway, I digress. So thank y'all guys for tuning in. Remember, if you are new, please hit the subscribe button and leave me a comment down below. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. And remember, if this is not your type of party or your cup of tea, share this video to someone else. All right, y'all. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. And until next time, bye, y'all.